Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Alan Thomas, aka Shadow Assassins, and a lot going on this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way now because I could talk about this forever. This may actually be the majority of this video. So if anybody that follows me for a long period of time knows that I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and I'll rant about Mortal Kombat very often, and I can do it for hours at a time. I'm gonna try not to today, but I am pretty excited because Thursday is the big day. Of course, Thursday is January 17th, my second big day for January. The first one obviously being my webcomic, Infinite Uppercut, that came out last Thursday. There will be a link in the description so you can go ahead and check that out. Also follow it every Thursday because I'll be posting updates, so you'll get more chapters or episodes depending on how you look at it for my webcomic. But outside of that, a bit of an inspiration for my webcomic being Mortal Kombat. The big reveal is this Thursday, on the 17th. The coincidence is exactly a week after that, or maybe that's not a coincidence. I'm just making stuff out of nothing. But in any event, the big reveal is Thursday, and I'm excited. I actually saw the other day that Kofi Kingston, the WWE Superstar, got invited to the reveal. I don't even know why. Like, whatever. It's amazing. And Kofi Kingston took a photo with the original Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. Stuff is just mind-blowing nowadays. Check out Up, Up, Down, Down 2 for an interview with, I think Xavier Woods sat down with Daniel Pesina. Just crazy stuff. But in any event, the reveal is Thursday. I believe it's a 2-part event. So, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like all day long Mortal Kombat. There's one that's supposed to be in London, I think in like the morning or afternoon. I could be wrong on this, so don't quote me, but I think in like the early part of the like afternoon or morning, there's supposed to be a reveal in London. And then there's supposed to be another part of it that's taking place in Los Angeles that I don't think is open to the public, but of course it's going to be streamed. Honestly, I could care less where this stuff is at. I just want to see what they have to show because we don't know anything. And of course, they will probably be showing a lot of stuff considering that the game comes out in about like 3 months. Like April is not that far away, to be quite honest with you. Like normally they will have announced the game like say last May, and they will just be giving us little nuggets and teaser trailers and like information about characters and just updating us over time. But it's like we've got nothing. So we're here about 4 months out from release, and we really don't know anything about the games. The only thing that I do know, and more so than probably the roster, which I know everybody's really hyped about to see who's in the game and who's not, I want to know what this custom character variation stuff is. Like, I don't even understand what that means. Like, I get that it'll probably be like the gear system in Injustice, where you can put like different pieces of clothing or different armor from like different styles of a particular character, so you can put different version of Batman's costume on Batman in Injustice 2. I know that's how that worked. I don't know if that's how it's gonna work in this new Mortal Kombat game. Well, now I know that's how it's gonna work in Mortal Kombat game because they said it's gonna be similar, but they said outright custom variations. So does that mean we get to edit the costume and edit the move list for a character? Because if that's the case, that's incredible. Like, so we can pick out what move sets from different variations we want to put on a particular character. Like, that's badass. Like, I absolutely love that being in the game. Like, that's almost like, picture this. Picture like a character that I play with a lot. Well, I'm not even going to go there. Let's say somebody like Sub-Zero, who has, what is Sub-Zero's variation? Like, he has the variations where he creates a lot of ice objects. So he has like the ice boulders and whatnot in one variation, and then he has the ice clone where he could actually make the clone and then pick it up and throw it at you in another variation, or maybe that's in the same one, but let's just say for argument's sake that those are two different ones. It's like you could actually choose bits and pieces from the different variations that you want to put in a singular one and see if that works. Or like somebody like Takeda, who one variation is built upon like the Shiraryu attack, so he has a bunch of like scorpion stuff with like the spears, teleports and whatnot. And then in other variations, he has like a lot of the stuff with the whips, or the Ronin one where he has like a lot of little sabers and all sorts of other weird stuff. So it's like, okay, maybe with a custom variation, you can select, maybe I want the spears from this variation, and I want the sabers from this variation, and I want the whip attacks from this one, and like just put it on them that way. Like, I don't know, that just sounds amazing, but I don't know if that's what it is. I'm not trying to get myself too hyped for it before it happens. Speaking of too hyped before it happens, well, before I get into any AEW stuff, going back to Mortal Kombat for a second, as far as characters are concerned, the only character that I care about, that I want to be announced in Mortal Kombat 11 is Rain. That's it. If they give the roster, I just want to hear that Rain is in the game. It absolutely infuriated me. I was a big Rain player in Mortal Kombat 9. It angered me to no end that Rain was not in Mortal Kombat X. Even though you had to fight against Rain in the story mode, Rain's visibly shown in the pit stage in the background. Ed Boon trolled people about putting Rain into the game, and then we don't get Rain, but we get garbage characters like Tremor or freaking Borai Cho. Like, don't get me wrong, Borai Cho is awesome, but like I don't want him over Rain. Like, get out of here with this stuff. So yeah, I want Rain in the game. I don't care about Noob Saibot, I don't care about Shang Tsung and none of these other guys. I just want Rain back in the game. That's all. So I'm off my soapbox for a second. Now, outside of Mortal Kombat news, there was a new wrestling promotion announced a couple weeks ago, for those that don't know, and that's All Elite Wrestling. That was a pretty big deal, simply because Chris Jericho was, outside of obviously the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho signed with AWE. I watched a recent interview with Chris Jericho, I think Saturday or Sunday night, and Jericho stated that he has not only signed with AWE, who, by the way, as of right now, I don't believe they have a TV deal. I think that's in the works. We don't even know when they're going to have shows and stuff coming on. But in any event, he signed with them for the next 3 years, and he is supposedly getting paid, according to Jericho now, he's getting paid more money for the 3 years that he's going to be working with AWE than he's ever gotten paid with his WWE contracts. That is insane, and that also explains to me that AWE has quite a bit of money to throw around to get some, not just good indie wrestling talent that's out there and actually keep them from signing with WWE, but they can sign some like pretty big name stars that just aren't in WWE in general. I saw something recently where they were trying to sign Goldberg, and while I don't know why they would, well, I don't know. Like, I guess people will want to see Goldberg do like 3-minute squash matches in AWE. I have no idea, but they were, I think I read on WrestlingInc.com that they were looking at signing Goldberg. So, or trying to. Who knows if Goldberg would or not? He probably won't, but that was very interesting to me. So yeah, there's a new wrestling promotion out there. Oh, and also more news. Pac, formerly known as Neville in WWE. It's so weird to say that now, considering I spent so many years saying Neville, formerly known as Pac. But in any event, Pac has now signed with AWE. And considering he hasn't been on American television since 2017, that's big news. Because of course everybody knows he just sat out his WWE contract and said, like, screw this, I'm not coming to work anymore. So that's huge. Something, I don't know why, but something is just telling me that Wade Barrett is gonna sign with AWE too. I don't know why, but something's just telling me that he probably will. Who knows? Maybe Ryback will also make like a lot of guys who have been released that just left WWE in recent years will probably go back. And before anybody asks, no, I do not think that CM Punk's gonna sign with AWE. I don't know why that's even a thing, but in any event, yeah, that's just a lot of the recent little news and stuff that I've been paying attention to lately. Outside of that, I've been doing a lot of working on my webcomic recently, for a lot of the videos that I've talked about in just the last year or so. Been definitely trying to make a buffer for my comic. And I'm trying to get pages out so I can stay ahead of the curve with my comic, and I can also relax and create quality pages, and I don't have to worry about being under the gun where my quality is suffering because I'm having to make shortcuts with my artwork, which is stuff that I've had to do with my last couple comics because deadline's near and I'm just forcing myself to get content out there. So I don't want to do that. So I'm trying very hard to keep a high buffer at all times. So I've been drawing like a madman these last couple of days. I've actually been slacking on a lot of my, I don't want to say slacking, but I haven't gotten any digital paintings done simply because I've been having to do so much painting for my webcomic. As you can see in this video, I'm painting a picture of NXT Superstar Mia Yim. I actually did this about a week or so ago. So I'm just getting this video out. And as we talk now, I'm actually working on a new digital painting. So that video will be coming out soon enough. But these are the only sort of paintings that I've gotten done in recent weeks because I've had so much. I've also been commissioned to work on a lot of different stuff recently, including one very strange project that somebody is actually going to pay me to draw. I can't talk about it now, or at least I'm not going to talk about it until I actually get the commission done. I may show the painting on my channel once I finish it. It's not like it's some earth-shattering, amazing picture or anything like that. It's professional wrestling related, but it's very weird. And yeah, if I can, I'll show it to everyone on this channel at a later date. It'll probably be in the next couple weeks or so. But cross that bridge when I come to it. That's all I'm gonna really discuss today. Just ranting about Mortal Kombat news that I'm really hyped for. I will probably be doing another one of these videos probably either sometime Thursday or Friday. Hopefully. Don't hold me to that. But I'll try to get something else out after the big 2 streams of the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal comes out on Thursday. So that's it. I hope you all have a good one. And I'm out.